So we're finally at the second to last soldier secondary weapon, which was weirdly difficult to say. But basically we've got this video, which is the base jumper, and then we have the panic attack to finish off the secondary weapons, and they're actually both weapons I'm looking forward to using. Like, we've got past the Bison, which I didn't really enjoy. We got past all of, like, the other, like, banners and stuff like that, which I wasn't sure about. So now we're on to two weapons that I actually know I like, which is cool. But before we get talking about the base jumper, I just want to let you guys know that a bunch of you watching aren't subbed. I'm not going to bore you with the percentage, but, you know, you can click the button. Anyway, let's talk about the base jumper. So the base jumper is an interesting weapon. It's a parachute that takes up the soldier's secondary weapon slot that you can activate on any kind of jump. Even if you're just falling off something, which for me is very nice. I fall off things all the time because I'm an idiot. But once you activate it and deactivate it again, you can't pull it out for a second time like you used to be able to, which makes sense. You can't really pull a parachute, pack it away again while falling still, and then pull it again. That just would never happen. I definitely prefer the way it used to be, but it makes sense that that is a change they've decided to make. So basically what the base jumper actually does is when you have it active, which you do by jumping again while you're in the air, your fall is dramatically slowed down, which gives you time to aim your rockets at enemies down below, or if you've rocket jumped and activated it, it gives you a lot more time to use your market gardener and achieve the crit hit, which might be a pretty decent way for you to practice if you're not very good at it yet. Now that's something I actually used to do quite a lot because I wasn't very good. I'm still not amazing, but I'm way better than I used to be. But, you know, having the base jumper there to slow you down and so you can time it a little bit better is quite useful. It also means if you're good enough and you've positioned yourself well enough, you can stack market garden kills if you fly past a bunch of people and you're just swinging your shovel around. I haven't ever done that, but it sounds like it feels amazing, which I don't know if that made sense, but I think you all understand. What did my voice just do then? Hello? The downside of the base jumper though is that it reduces your air control by 50%, which when you're falling really slowly isn't awful, and you could probably still go way further while changing directions than you would be if you were just doing a regular rocket jump. So I wouldn't think it's too much of a downside, plus you've got way more time in the air to correct yourself. So yeah, it's whatever. I think they've had to put that there because imagine if you had like pure like full air control while also falling really slowly. Like, your movement would be stupid. It would be ridiculous. Now, obviously, because this weapon doesn't do damage, we don't have a part of the video where we talk about damage numbers, which feels a bit weird. So, how's everybody doing? I personally really enjoy using this weapon. I like pairing it with the airstrike and the market gardener. The airstrike and the base jumper came into the game at the same time, I believe, so they were basically made to be used with each other. But these items also seem to be made with the market gardener in mind. I've spoken about the airstrike in its own video before, so I'm not going to go over it too much here, but it works perfectly with the base jumper. I love it. Now, other than the lower air control that the base jumper has, another thing that you might find is that you're way easier to hit in the air because you're falling way slower. Like, a good soldier will be able to hit way better air shots on you because you're just traveling slower. Snipers will easily be able to shoot you out of the air. And if there's a sentry gun around the corner that you've jumped around, you're finished. However, not many people in TF2 look up. So in certain servers, you might struggle a little bit, but for the most part, you should be okay. I mean, there's not really much else to say about the base jumper, except that it used to keep you on the same level in the air if you were on fire, but it doesn't do that anymore. So, wasn't going to leave that in, but I've done it now. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you leave this video a like and also subscribe to the channel if you are new. It would really mean a lot to me. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow with another one. Goodbye.